Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. I'm trying out this live stream just to see what happens. Hi, Teresa. Hello. I'm sorry that I was having some issues earlier. I couldn't figure out how to do the live stream. So sorry, you guys. So hi, Maureen. Hi, Lori. Hi, Roses. So yeah, I don't really. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Lantern House. Hi, Noelle. I don't really know what you guys want me to read on today. This is my first time doing live stream. So hi, Marianne from Ohio. So if you guys want to shoot me some questions, I know a lot of stuff has been happening over the last couple of days. So hi, Scott. Hi, Oracle. So what do you guys want me to read on? I really didn't have anything planned. I'm just trying to figure out this whole live stream situation. Please let me know if the volume is okay. Hi, Sharon from Colorado. No, it does not cost any money to participate in this chat. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, what guy who's refusing to testify? From Marianne. Thank you, Teresa. Because there's a lot of people that are refusing to testify at this moment. We have Giuliani, we have, hi, Sandra, we have a whole bunch of people. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me ask a real quick yes, no. Is there going to be a shutdown next month? Will there be a shutdown next month? Hi, Sandra. Will there be a shutdown next month? Is Donald Trump going to shut down the government next month? Is Donald Trump going to shut down the government next month? So I just asked, let me bring you guys down. I just asked if Trump's going to try to shut down the government next month. We got the stars, the child, and the ship. This is positive and two neutrals. He may try something. It's not giving me a clear yes or no. You guys want to know about John Bolton. So, and we do know that he's been in discussion with his lawyers and all that stuff. So let me see. Will John Bolton speak before the House committees? Will John Bolton speak before the House committees? Will John Bolton speak before the House committees? House committees. Will John Bolton speak before the House committees? So we have the bouquet, which is positive. We have the coffin, which is negative, and the mountain, which is negative. It's like they're going to try to block him somehow. Let me shut my blinds because I'm getting a really big glare. There, I hope that's better. Is that better? It looks like they're going to try to block him somehow. It's like he's delayed. He's blocked. Let me see. Will John Bolton honor the justice ruling? Will Bolton honor the justice's ruling? Will Bolton honor the justice's ruling? We got the book. The book, the mice. Yes, this is saying yes. There's going to be some sort of exposure to secret corruption. And this could also be exposing a team of people that are working together for corrupt purposes. But it looks like that does get exposed. Let me see. Another quick yes or no for the Oracle Seeker. Will Trump resign? Let's see. Will Trump resign? Will Donald Trump resign? Will Donald Trump resign? Will Donald Trump resign? Will Donald Trump resign? No. We have two action cards here with the Rider and the Crossroads, and then we have the Cross, which is it's kind of like a mood card. It tells you more about the atmosphere. It looks like he's going to have a difficult time moving forward and moving into the elections with the Crossroads right in the middle. He's going to be very, very, very burdened. It's almost like he's it's like by the time we get to it, but it's like he doesn't make it to the elections. If this is the elections, it's like it's saying that he doesn't make it to the elections. This could also be read as a news of something that separates is going to be difficult, but the news may arrive perhaps sometime around the middle of January. And with the cross here, that could also be a trial. And please remember that his grand tableau shows an ending in December. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Vergoan Sin? I'm not sure. Yes, he's yes, he will have a choice, but it's like it's quite difficult for him. This is in for Roy Hogan. Oh, I'm not in Humboldt County. I just went there camping one time and I got a shirt. Let's see. Do you guys want to know? I've been wanting to read on who the anonymous person is that wrote that book. So I want to ask if the accusations or whatever was written in that book, if it was if those are correct claims. Let's just start there to get a yes, no, okay? So are anonymous, the person that wrote the book for Anonymous, are the claims true? We have the Crossroads, which is a neutral card. We have the Garden, which is positive, and the Fish, which is positive. It's looking like yes. And there could be a couple of people involved in that have authored the book. Because with the Crossroads, we have the Queen of Diamonds, and the King of Diamonds is the Fish. So this could be a pair. These people are paired somehow, perhaps. Me ask, yeah, who wrote the book, Marianne? Let me see. And it's funny, we have the book right at the bottom here. Quite literally the book. Let me see if we can get who wrote the book. Huh. Okay, so it's somebody that's covering up their reputation. They don't want, this is your reputation, your honors, how other people see you. And they're trying to cover it up somehow. Okay, and then we got the woman back here. I'm going to try to do a box spread. Let me see. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so let me see if I can bring this down. So the question was, who wrote the book, Anonymous? And right in the center, we have the Crossroads, multiple choices, options, alternatives. It's also an action card that talks about separating and going somewhere else. But the Crossroads is also the Queen of Diamonds. And since we're asking about a descriptor, here's the media, the public, wrote a letter, and she's committed. This is someone that may speak to the media in a park or on a large open area outside. But it's somebody that I don't see the birds. I can't say that they talk, but it's somebody that goes to the media in a large open area, like in the park. This person is covert, a spy trying to stay undercover. And there's some sort of a removal or being cut off from a party or an organization. This person could have been away from the public and the media for a while as well, because it ends here with the scythe. There's a suspicious partnership here, or a suspicious partnership, a fraudulent agreement, and a promise that was broken here. With the stars being right on top, the stars is your hopes, your dreams, your a new direction. But that person, it's like they're no longer there either. That person's been separated here and here. But it looks like it's a woman. It looks like it's a woman. Let me see. And it could be possibly more than one woman as well, because we have the crossroads right in the middle. So I'm wondering, because it's a false partnership and a broken promise. Also possibly somebody that has left and somebody that speaks in a grassy area outside, outdoors. But this person isn't speaking outdoors anymore. So, I mean, there's only two people that come to mind with that, Conway and Hope Hicks. Let me see. Let me see if it's Hope Hicks. Is Hope Hicks the author of Anonymous? Is Hope Hicks the author of Anonymous? Huh. Is Kellyanne Conway the author of Anonymous? Is Kellyanne Conway the author of Anonymous? Is Kellyanne Conway the author of Anonymous? So for Hope Hicks, we have the clouds, which is negative, the house, which is neutral, the dog, which is positive. It's a friend of the family, or someone that is loyal to the family. And then I asked if it was Kellyanne Conway. We have the storks, which is positive, the coffin, which is negative, and the writer, which is neutral. No. This is no change. Somebody needs to go. No change. She needs to go. Negative, loyal to the family. That's so weird. I wonder if it's Hucka Sanders. Let's see if it's Hucka Sanders. Let me see. Is Sarah Huckabee Sanders the author of the Anonymous book? Is Sarah Huckabee Sanders the author of the Anonymous book? Is Sarah Huckabee Sanders the author of the Anonymous book? Huckabee Sanders, the author of the Anonymous book. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the author of the anonymous book, is Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the author of the anonymous book. There you go, guys. There's the book. Yes, yes, neutral. For money. You guys might want to check me on that. For everybody else that reads, I'm getting a yes on Hucka Sanders for writing the book. Let's see. Let's see. What other questions do you guys have? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. How did Trump feel about being booed at the World Series? How did Trump feel about being booed at the World Series? How did Trump feel about being booed at the World Series? How did Trump feel about being booed at the World Series? How did Trump feel about being booed at the World Series? Trump feel about being booed at the World Series? Well, there's Melania. I don't know. Did he go on a Twitter rant this morning? I haven't checked Twitter because we have the birds and the letter. That can be some sort of voicemail, some sort of voice message, perhaps something that's being reported, perhaps on a paper. I'm not seeing him, though. Melania may have been trying to talk him off the ledge here. But with these two, it shows that he was perhaps quite oblivious to it. He may have found out about it after the fact. Let me see. Is Jared Kushner going to be found out? Found out how? Like coming out of the closet found out, or what I don't understand. Yes, the ISIS leader really is no longer with us. Let's see. Will Trump be declared an illegal president? Will Trump be declared an illegal president? Will Trump be declared? Well, there's a letter that just wanted to fly out by itself. Will Trump be declared an illegal president? Will Trump be declared an illegal president? Declared an illegal president. Yeah, there's a possibility. We have the letter, which is neutral, the snake, which is negative, but it ends on a positive with the garden. There's going to be some sort of news about some sort of a false document, or this could just be a betrayal to a document. This could be quite literally the Constitution. Let's see. Okay, so for Noel, you want to know when Donald Trump is leaving? Well, let me see. His grand tableau shows an end in December, and there's a possibility of leaving being removed in January. But let's go ahead and see if we can get some timing. When does Donald Trump leave office? 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 Huh. 25, 26. Let me see. I'm going to double check myself here. 26 is time unknown, I'm pretty sure. Let me see for timing. The 26th of the month, unknown and unknowable for the book. And then for the ring, the 25th of the month. I'm not sure. Because this is time unknown. So this could also quite literally be, because it's number 25, it could quite literally be the 25th Amendment, perhaps getting an offer to leave under health conditions. And that's been coming up a lot in his readings. Will they be able to undo the laws that he has put into place? And will they be able to replace the judges? Okay. Will they be able, will the new Congress be able to undo the laws that Trump has put into place? Will they be able to undo the laws that Trump has put into place? Will they be able to undo the laws that Trump has put into place? Yes, they're going to have to argue. There's a woman here. I'm not quite sure who she is, but she's going to have a very significant argument, and she's going to be successful in resolving whatever conflict there is. Let's ask about the judges. Will they be able to overturn the judges that Trump has appointed? Will they be able to overturn the judges that Trump has appointed? Will they be able to overturn the judges that Trump has appointed? Trump has appointed. Be able to overturn the judges that Trump has appointed. We have two positives and a neutral. So we have the heart, the garden, and the house. It looks like when a new administration comes in, there is a very strong possibility for some of those to, I mean, I don't know under what circumstances, because I only pulled 3, so I don't know if they would have to open up new investigations or how that's going to play out, but it's showing a strong possibility. Let's see. Did Trump even know that he was booed at the World Series? Was Trump even aware that he was booed at the World Series? Was Trump aware that he was booed at the World Series? Yeah, but he might have been high on drugs with the clover here. He probably thought that they were cheering him or joking around. But it's showing that he had a good time. Theater, comedy, a joke. But yeah, it does show. Yeah, medicated. Exactly. He might have been on drugs. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Will Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? It's showing a strong possibility that he leaves, goes away. Positive, positive, neutral, but it shows a departure. So yeah, let's see what else. Do we have a troll here? Okay. Yeah, we just got a two positive and a card that shows he was moving away. How did Melania feel about Trump being booed? How did Melania feel about Trump being booed? How did Melania feel about Trump being booed? Shamed. She felt ashamed. Whatever her feelings are, she keeps them under wraps. She keeps a lid on her feelings, keeps them secret, but she does recognize that he was shamed, and she felt ashamed, burdened. This guy has no clue. Let me see. Will Trump be called out on his drug addiction? I think everybody's already called him out on that, but why not? Let's ask. Will Trump be called out on his drug addiction? Will Trump be called out on his drug addiction? Will Trump be called out on his drug addiction? Maybe. I think it's already public. People recognize it in him. Perhaps that's why he's recognized as a child, or childish. Central to the reading, we have the moon. So that's how you're recognized, how you're seen. Yeah. No, Melania doesn't seem to care, but that doesn't mean that she's not shamed. Let me see. Okay, how will the Charles Cooperman case go? 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 Who is Charles Cooperman? Because I'm seeing something suspicious here. Fraudulent money, fraudulent business. Perhaps some sort of a phone call, conversations, meetings, chit chat about money. Let me see. Who's Charles Cooperman? Is Scott Cooperman Bolton's assistant? Okay, so Charles Cooperman is Bolton's assistant. They're investigating money here. Perhaps the funds that were withheld for aid here and here. There's suspicious money, and then a phone call in regards to money. Here's the assistant with the dog. It looks like he may speak about a phone call that had to do with money. It looks like it turns out well for him because it ends in a positive card with the birds, this is meeting, negotiations, conversations, small meetings, hearings, using your voice to speak. So the assistant is perhaps speaking about money, money that was suspicious, fraudulent money. Let me see. Hold on. Let me draw 5 more to get a double line on this one. Give me 1 second. He didn't show up for the hearing. I'm sorry, Scott. I only pulled up a double line of 5 or a 1 line of 5. Let me see. Okay, so he may be in a lot of trouble. The dog corners over here, it mirrors to the clouds. He didn't, here it could be him not showing up with the book. But he was supposed to speak about money, fraudulent money, or suspicious money. I don't know if they changed the date of the hearing because the birds has the storks right underneath it. That's a change or an upgrade. So I don't know if they changed when he's supposed to be speaking. But this is him going to a committee here, a large group of people to speak before a committee here. There may have been some sort of a change. Perhaps. I'm not seeing the whip, so I can't say that there was an argument, but this is something that is public. And this is something that it's private, but it's behind what's public. So perhaps he wanted to speak in public here. I'm not quite sure. There's money that was transferred, conversations with someone overseas that had to do around fraudulent money. Investigating something that was covered up here and here for money that was supposed to be going overseas, and perhaps a change in a testimony or in a committee. Let me see, Colleen, Cooperman and Bolton have the same lawyer. Case was filed Friday to see if the White House order Trump's congressional subpoena. Okay. Let me see. He filed suit to see if he had to. Okay. Let me see. Woohoo! The House is voting on impeachment on Thursday. What day is Thursday, you guys? Let me check. Let me check my calendar here if I can find it, because I'm going blind. The 31st. I told you guys, some of the stuff on the grand tableau I got a little bit off, but it was kind of around the right thing. I had said that the children may resign because of an investigation. No, there was a child that was being investigated. It just wasn't his kids. Will Barr get disbarred? Will Barr get disbarred? Will William Barr lose his license to practice law? Will William Barr lose his license to practice law? Will William Barr lose his license to practice law? Neutral, negative. There's a secret around something that he's been doing overseas that he's been lying about. This is talking about a journey that is full of trouble. Let me see. It's saying that he will be investigated, perhaps around what he's been doing overseas. Because it's suspicious and fraudulent and full of lies. Let me see. Will William Barr be investigated for what he's been doing overseas? Will William Barr be investigated for something for the stuff he's been doing overseas? Yep, he's going to be investigated for what he's been doing overseas. Let me see. Oh, there's a big march on Wednesday. Awesome. Okay, House vote is only to vote on what the next steps are. Okay, will Mike Pence, this is for Lori Rogers, will Mike Pence be temporary president? 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 Will Mike Pence be temporary? It says, we're ending here with a negative card, which is the scythe. The mountain just popped up. That's a negative. It's saying no, but there's a woman here that's going to suddenly reveal a secret. Let's take a quick look at what's coming up for Mike Pence in November, if you guys don't mind. Mike Pence, November 2019. Mike Pence, November 2019. Mike Pence, November 2019. Mike Pence, November 2019. One, two, three, four. Okay, let's take a look at Mike. Let me see. Let me see. Will Giuliani's butt dial to the reporter go against him as more evidence? Okay. Let me see. Well, let's look at Mike Pence first. He's in trouble. And he's facing, everybody for October got that scythe right in that same spot. Let me see here. So Mike Pence, he's being investigated, and then there's a separation here and here. He's in significant trouble down this column here, significant trouble, confusion, trouble that needs to be removed, and then a departure, he goes away. There's something important here going on with overseas, something with the elections happening overseas, and his participation in it. He may deny it here with the moon over him. His reputation may be damaged. Up here, what's on his mind is perhaps the preservation of what he believes to be a purist reputation. This way, this is what is on his mind. But this way, he knows that he's going to be investigated and he's in deep trouble. This way, we're seeing him taking a trip abroad. So I'm not sure if he's supposed to be going somewhere in November, but this is showing him taking a trip abroad. And then here it's showing that there's evidence of something that had to do with the elections that was coming in from overseas that's being investigated, and they have evidence of it. There's significant evidence of fraud and manipulation that is discovered here, that is brought to light. An important separation, important danger to him. He's facing big trouble everywhere he goes. There's like a lot of confusion and uncertainty around him. He doesn't quite know what way to go. Perhaps the choice will be for him to leave as well. Here's his reputation overseas. This may have something to do with someone that is symbolized by the moon as well. So I'm not sure if this is Erdogan. With the lilies here, that could be royalty as well. So there may be something with Erdogan, perhaps Saudi Arabia as well. Let me look something up, because it could also be someone that is symbolized by like a scythe. Let me look. Yeah, it could also be the flag of Saudi Arabia, something that is recognized by the moon, something that is recognized by a sword or a sharp object that is used to cut. They may have evidence on something to do with Erdogan, Saudi Arabia, getting help for elections overseas, and the evidence or the continuation of a significant investigation into the multiple routes that were taken and the players that were involved with the overseas elections. And off of this, I can see Erdogan here, Saudi Arabia here. Let's see. Hi, Linda. Let's see. So yeah, he's facing removal as well. Oh, the old Soviet Union had both? Okay, thank you. Will the Senate vote to remove Trump? Hold on, let me do this, because I just did a box spread and this is such a tiny little deck. I want to make sure that I got a good shuffle. So I asked if they will vote to remove Trump. We have the bouquet, which is positive, the dog, which is positive, the tree, which is neutral. There's a certain sense of loyalty here, but that comes to an end. They shut him down. Saudi flag has a sword. Yes, thank you so much, Scott. I looked that up. I had to double check myself because I was seeing Erdogan and quite possibly Saudi Arabia. So I just double checked. Thank you. Hey, Yoda. Oh my gosh, Yoda's here. Hi. Hi, Yoda. Yoda, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Are there going to be lag? I'm not sure what lag is. Let's see. All right. Any other questions, you guys? Maria Butina and her plans. Okay, Yoda, this one's for you. Love you bunches. Hey, when are you going to come over and do a reading with me again? Because everybody misses you, Yoda. Yes, I want to see that. The protest to vote to impeach Trump. Heck yeah, man. Let's flood the streets, you guys. Let's see. What are the plans? Okay, let's see. What will be coming up for Maria Butina? What is coming up for Maria Butina? What is coming up? What are her plans? Maria Butina. Maria Butina, what are her plans? Maria Butina, what are her plans? What's coming up for her? Okay, let's spread here. See if we can find her in the, let's see. Oh man, she's all the way at the end. No, okay. It won't let me look ahead. So, what's coming up for her? Well, there she is with Russia. Okay, so there she is with Russia. She's been exposed as a liar and a betrayer here. I'm not seeing anything that says she's leaving and returning, but we do know that she's been deported. But there's a significant document coming in here, a very important document here around her and someone that is symbolized here by the bear, her boss. That could be Putin or perhaps another oligarch or another person that has a crap ton of money. There is some sort of argument. Things are going to get very heated for her with the woman knighting to the whip and the whip knighting over to the son. This is her being having been punished for her betrayal. But there's some sort of really important document coming in for her. I don't know if this is a newsletter or mail. There's a false document here as well. Here, a false document. But she's been cleared here. But central to the reading, we're seeing that she was punished for her role as for being a snake. And perhaps using sex here with the whip right in the center of it. But I'm seeing some sort of recognition, or I don't know if they're going to be writing about her overseas in a paper or something. But there's an important document for her coming up. Is she a relative of Putin? Let's see. Is Maria Butina a relative of Putin? Is Maria Butina a relative of Putin? Relative of Putin. It's showing we got the clouds, which is negative, the child, which is neutral, and the bear, which is neutral. This could be a child of a parent. But then we got the birds, or I'm sorry, the storks right below it, which is positive. So I don't know, maybe he's a parent to her or some sort of an authority figure to her. Vote is on Thursdays for procedures. Impeachment inquiry vote on Thursday. Impeachment inquiry vote on Thursday. Let's look at that. How will the impeachment inquiries go on Thursday? How are the impeachment inquiries vote going to go on Thursday? How will the impeachment inquiry vote go on Thursday? There's the House voting right here. Perfect. How will the impeachment inquiry vote go on Thursday? There's Nancy in the House holding the vote. We have the ring there. Okay, so we got a double line of 5 here. I hope you guys can see that. I'm trying to get it into frame. Top row, we have the ship, the moon, the tree, the ring, and the birds. And then on the bottom row, we have the woman, the house, the, let me see, the crossroads, the coffin, and the stars. Here's the vote being led by a woman, the woman in the house that votes. They're going to put an end to this partnership here. There's going to be hearings as well, perhaps multiple hearings, and the hearings move forward and they spread out. Here's some sort of resignation or something abroad that may have happened. I'm not seeing the Fox, so I can't talk about an investigation. But it looks like they're going to decide to end this partnership. This right here is talking about something that's being recognized around someone's health or their well-being, spiritual, emotional health, mental health. There may be, I'm not seeing the bouquet though. There may be something here, perhaps quite literally under the 25th Amendment that has to do with the heart, or not the heart, his health, ill health here, not fit to serve due to ill health. But there's an end to a partnership here. I'm not seeing the whip, so I can't say that the Republicans are going to be fighting. There's an end of, this could be read also as an end to a separation. Or separating to end a partnership. But if this is in regards to dividing the country, no, it doesn't divide here, because it ends in a very positive card here. This could be phone calls, conversations, perhaps people tweeting their representatives on the internet here, mobile technology, to let them know that they're supported. They recognized the support here to end the partnership. So it looks like it goes well. Nancy Pelosi may speak, or she may address. This is a woman that speaks, Speaker of the House. But with the crossroads here, I'm not sure if this is saying that the vote doesn't happen or there's a vote to end the partnership. It could be both. Here's an end to someone's career and reputation, ill health, and a commitment from the House, an agreement to the House, a promise with the House. So yeah, I don't know if Pelosi's going to be out speaking Thursday after the vote, but here's the Speaker of the House here in a vote to end the partnership. Let me see. U.S. has finally... Okay, let's see. Is Donald Trump laundering taxpayer money? 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 Neutral, neutral, negative. It's like it's something that is not talked about here. It's a conversation or something that is being spoken about that gets cut. And a very old burden. This could quite literally be a pair of towers here with the tower and the birds. So if he's laundering, it's through money that's being funneled perhaps to a pair of towers or, quite literally two of his towers. I'm not sure. Yeah, Scythe is a bad card. Is Donald Trump paying off Putin? There's a woman here that's perhaps paying as well. I'm not sure if this is Melania or Ivanka, but it's someone in the family or someone that has a legacy to him. Are the Republicans trying to cover up Trump being sick? No, he really is ill, but let's ask if they're trying to cover up for him being sick. Are the Republicans trying to cover up Donald Trump's illness? Are the Republicans trying to cover up Donald Trump's illness? Well, I'll read those too. They have knowledge of it and they're covering it up. Perhaps something to do with uppers. But they're covering it up here. And then these wanted to pop out as well. The whip, the storks, and the woman. But it's saying, yeah, they're keeping it hush hush. There may be some sort of a notice, a letter, a document that's being kept secret. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, we just read on that, Sandra, that there is going to be a vote on impeachment this week, or to see what the next steps are. Yeah, he did steal his medical records from his doctor. Like, they're hiding something. Okay, let's see what's coming up for Mike Pompeo. It's a good one. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, so Mike Pompeo, it looks like he's facing, or he's thinking about some sort of notice. I don't know if this is like an official document. Well, it's very important here and here. That has to do with a permanent obstacle. If this is in regards to an invitation for him to go and speak, he tries to place a permanent obstacle. There may be some sort of a trial here and a removal for perhaps obstruction here, or contempt, something here, because there's an invitation here that he has to show up. There looks like there may be evidence of something dangerous that he did, or evidence to remove him, because his security down this line, his stability security, gets cut off here. This could also be in regards to an important invitation to put him on trial. So perhaps with the diamond here, the letter, the bouquet, the heart, the key, and the cross, that's like an important invitation for him to stand before trial or be put on trial, or perhaps a subpoena that he fails to comply with, and then there's like a removal here. Yeah, it's like he's happy to obstruct, but then he gets in a crap ton of trouble for it. This document here, it could be like a license, it could be a report, it could be it's an official document, it gets cut off. So this is articles of impeachment here, an invitation like a subpoena here, but he gets cut off. So I don't know if he loses his license because it shows it being cut off here. And then here, there's a very strong evidence of something that he did that he gets put on trial for, and that may lead to the removal of his security. If this is his access to perhaps security, because there's evidence of obstruction and then there's evidence of something that he's been doing long term, that may get cut off and separated. But then on this last line here, it shows really good long-term success and happiness on this very last column. He may have a seriously difficult time moving forward because of the obstructions, perhaps some sort of a trial, something that gets cut off, perhaps losing a license. But this very last column shows permanent happiness and permanent success. I just read on Matt Gaetz a few days ago. Yes, he will be, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble there for storming into a skiff and bringing in cell phones and all that other stuff. He's going to have to be facing Nancy here in a little bit. Thank you, Super Truthful. That's very kind of you. So for him, it may take a little bit of time for things to come up for Pompeo, but it does arrive. And then there's the arrival of a separation. So either losing a license, being put on trial for obstruction, a subpoena, perhaps, but here's a subpoena for him to stand on trial. And he's going to have to go here and here. It just might take a while. The mountain is 3 months, so I'm not sure if this is around sometime in December, perhaps around the winter time, but keep an eye out for that. Yes, Matt Gaetz is a wannabe. Morrison, who's Morrison? Will Morrison's testimony on Thursday be significant? Will Morrison's testimony on Thursday be significant? Will Morrison's testimony on Thursday be significant? Yes. It ends with a positive card with the garden. And this is something that's being investigated. it's like an ongoing investigation. It keeps repeating over and over and over again, chronic. Yes, it shows that it will be significant. There's some sort of an investigation there that it is chronic. It's like there may be something there of some sort of an abuse and fraud as well. I asked if John Bolton will testify. This is him speaking, using your voice to speak. Positive. They may try. I did a reading on this earlier on this live stream. It showed that they may try to block him and not let him. And it may be delayed a little bit. But yes, he does speak. Let me see. Hi, Linda. You're welcome anytime. Okay, who's a troll? Who's a troll, Teresa? Stan Smith. Let me see if I can find him. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you. Oh, what a schmuck. All right. Well, good riddance to Stan. Hi, Jermaine. Okay, so we're at an hour and 18 minutes. I know I do need a moderator. Let me see. You want to volunteer, Noelle? Okay, we'll do that next time. No, Yoda, I'm not taking my top off. Let's see. Okay, so we're at an hour and 18. Do you guys want to know anything else? I'm going to cut it off here, and then I'll make sure, if I can figure it out, to post it so everybody can go back and check it out. And I also wanted to maybe sometime this weekend, if I have time, do a live with the grand tableaus that we had done, because I owe you guys the one for Junior, because I did another one on him. I owe you Pompeo. I owe you Pence. So that would be really cool to do it on a live instead of trying to record it. So I'll try to figure out when I have availability for that. So any last questions, you guys? You're welcome, Estelle. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, I am on Pacific time. Thank you, Scott. Hey, hello, Scotland, Ian. I would be so happy if I ever got to visit Scotland. It looks like such a beautiful place. Love you, Yoda. All right, you guys, I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Super Truthful. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. And we'll do it again next time. Let me see. I'm still trying to read the comments here. All right, you guys. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.